Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Froe Show. My name is Frank and I'm joined, as always, by my beautiful co-host, Joe Murray. I can hear myself. I'm confused for a second there. Hello.
How you feeling, bro?
Well, yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
You may have noticed that there wasn't an episode last week. There's a very good reason for that, and that is that I got vaccinated last week for COVID, which was great. I am very glad that I got vaccinated, and it was a very simple and easy process. So if you're in Queensland, you should sign up and get vaccinated because it's super easy. But it did mean that so I got vaccinated last week Thursday, and we record either on Thursday or Friday. We were recording on Friday last week, and we both had, well, I at least had very busy weekend. Yeah. So we were recording on Friday, and I got vaccinated on Thursday. And Thursday night, I didn't sleep at all because I was shivering and shuddering and just struggling. Yeah. And then all day Friday, I was on the couch because if I stood up, I felt like I was going to pass out. Oh. The whole day.
That's bad.
So it hit me super hard, super hard. And I messaged Joe on Friday morning and I was like, I can't, like, I cannot even sit up for more than 30 seconds. So that was really rough, and I have not felt that terrible in a very long time.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It felt like a mixture of a really bad hangover and the flu.
Oh, right.
Like, that's what it felt like.
That's pretty bad.
You know, when you're like really hungover and you like really, really, really want to stand up or sit up, but you know that you'll like throw up if you do. That's exactly what it felt like. Where you're just like, that. And I was shivering and shuddering so hard on Thursday night that I was like making involuntary noises. Oh. Like I was like, like that bad, that like you're shivering so bad that your body is squeezing the air out of you. Oh, jeez. It was intense. I've never shivered that much. Wow. Ever. Yeah. But doing much better. It is a week later today that I got vaccinated. So almost to the hour. Yeah. I'm still really tired. Wow. Just like, I'm not sleep tired. Like, I don't feel like I need sleep, but just I have almost no energy. Right. It's really, really strange.
That is weird.
And apparently it does take a little over a week for that to go. But yeah, really weird. Yeah. So go get vaccinated, but take the day off afterwards. Be prepared.
Smart.
Be smart about it. But yeah, super, super glad that I'm vaccinated. I'm very happy. I spent all day Friday, like I said, on the couch, and all I did was I watched a bunch of movies. Yeah. So would you like to hear?
I would like to hear
what I watched.
What?
So
just how many?
I watched 4 movies and 1 season of a TV show.
A whole season.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So I started the morning. I woke up. I shouldn't say woke up. I didn't sleep. I have a Whoop, which is like a fitness tracker, and it tracks your recovery and stuff based on your heart rate, your respiratory rate, your sleep, blah, blah, blah. Normally, I sit somewhere between 50 and 70, just because of the amount of exercise I do. I don't really let my body recover that well. But I woke up Friday morning, or got out of bed Friday morning. It hadn't tracked my sleep at all. So I didn't sleep long enough for the fitness tracker to register that I had even slept. Wow. So I had to put in the sleep manual. I had to say I was in bed from like whenever it was 9:30 till 5 in the morning. Yeah. And then it was like you're at 1% recovery. Ooh. So that was rough. Anyway, I got out of bed at 5 in the morning. Got on the couch after I threw up. Got on the couch. Oh. And the first movie that I watched was Megamind.
Yes.
Which I haven't seen
great movie
since it came out in 2010.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
so
man, I love that movie.
Still holds up.
Yeah.
Still very funny. Animation looks a bit jank.
Yeah.
But I had a great time. And then I watched Booksmart, that movie from 2019.
Oh yeah.
Where there's like the two teenagers who are about to graduate high school, and they like kind of realize that they could have just been like having fun and partying, so they just go wild for the night before graduation. It's really good, really funny. Produced and directed by Tina Fey.
Oh, yeah.
So great comedy, genuinely made me laugh a lot. And then I watched The Lord of the Rings.
Oh wow, that's a long movie.
So then I watched the first Lord of the Rings.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's 3 hours. And then I watched the second season of The Office.
Yep.
And then I watched the second Lord of the Rings movie.
Yep.
I think I watched something late at night as well, but I can't remember what it was. Anyway. And then I watched the second Lord of the Rings movie. And I went to bed.
There you go. And what time was that? By the time you went to bed?
7.
Oh wow.
And then I woke up at 6 the next morning, so I slept for 11 hours.
There you go. Did you feel much better on Saturday?
I felt so much better on Saturday.
Oh, that's good.
I like climbed all day and had a friend's 25th that night, so I felt so much better on Saturday.
Yeah.
Sunday was rough.
Really?
Sunday was rough. Yeah, I went too hard on Saturday.
Yeah. I was gonna say climbing all day and then.
Yeah, I went climbing again on Sunday and I almost passed out.
Yeah.
I was like,
wow.
But yeah. Anyway, very glad that I got vaccinated. Was good. And I'll get my next jab in 11 weeks.
Oh, it's the long one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 12 weeks, so 3 months, and then you can get your next one.
Right.
Apparently, the second one... So I got AstraZeneca. Apparently, the second one for AstraZeneca isn't as bad, whereas the second one for Pfizer is worse. So
yes,
the worst is behind me, which is very good. But after watching the first two Lord of the Rings movies, I'm also halfway through the third one. I was watching it the other day, but like I'm kind of like I'm invested in them, but not super because I've seen them before quite a few times, so I'm not like super invested. But I bought the Lord of the Rings box set, the books. So I've never read them. I've read The Hobbit, but I've never read the actual Lord of the Rings books. So I'm finally gonna read them.
There you go.
Which is cool. Very excited for that. So yeah, this box set was $30.
Yeah, I can't believe that.
Yeah, I also can't really believe. But it's a very nice box set, I think. I'm very happy with it. It's very pretty. Anyway, that's my that's the reason why there wasn't an episode last week.
Yeah.
Because I was dying.
Frank was dead.
I was dying a little bit. I should check what episode this is, actually.
Pretty sure. Well, you said 63, 64.
I think you're
Unless
right.
it's 64, 65.
I'm struggling. This is 64, 65.
Yeah.
Last episode, we were talking about you crashing your drone.
Oh, in the forest.
Yeah.
Someone
commented on my reel and goes, there's a way easier way to get down there.
Oh, really?
And I was like, yeah, but also we didn't know where it was.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
like if we'd known where the drone was, we would have walked around the rim and gone down that side.
Yeah.
But
I mean, it wasn't that hard to get down anyway.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't know.
Of course.
I wasn't there.
You can come with me.
I've also just noticed that my shirt is the same color as the chair.
Oh, yeah. You can blend into the chair.
We match. Ready? And my jeans.
And your jeans.
Wait, if I do this.
You could just sink into the chair. Where's Frank? I don't know.
You had something that you wanted to talk about, didn't you?
Yeah. Well, even just like talking about crashing drones, I've crashed mine again. It just seems to happen now. It's just kind of a normal part of a flight is running into something.
Of course.
And something I also noticed is when so my drone has the guards on the props, and when you hit something, it bends so much that the prop hits the inside of the guard, and so that's now what I'm like most worried about when I hit something is not the guard breaking, but like destroying the prop,
right,
or whatever.
But they're easily replaceable.
Yeah, but they can. If that breaks, it's easy for that to then spin and break something else, sort of thing.
Right.
But yeah. Anyway, I bought something this week.
Go on.
I bought something. It's very exciting, and I really cannot wait for it to be here. I bought a new backpack, and I was debating for a long time whether to get the Peter McKinnon backpack or a drone one specifically, an FPV backpack specifically, and I decided not to go with the Peter McKinnon backpack. One, because of the price, even though it is like amazing quality. But I was like
disappointed,
well,
but not surprised.
yeah, I was willing to buy it
Yeah.
until I looked at this other one and realized how like deep FPV drone backpacks are, and like you can pretty much fit everything in it standing up rather than laying down. So I should be able to fit my ADD with my 24 to 105 standing up.
What do you mean by standing up?
Like sitting in like that.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Rather than having to lay everything down. And I don't think I would fit everything into that pack because same thing, I wouldn't be able to have my transmitter sitting like that. It would have to lie down.
Yeah,
And
right.
same with my goggles. So sadly, I couldn't have that one.
Maybe one day.
Maybe one day. But I bought a new pack from their name is Gold Line, but it's spelled AU line because AU is the chemical signal
Right.
symbol for gold. Yeah.
That's stupid.
I think it's Gold Line. There's a lot of people that have called it different things. Called it
Oline.
Ore Line and Gold Line, but yeah, whatever.
Right. That's what happens when you get a dumb name.
Yeah.
People don't know how to say it.
Pretty much. But there's some like mixed reviews on it, but you know, it's a new pack. It's the first one that these guys have ever made.
Yeah.
They do a lot of like batteries and that sort of stuff. But you know, it looks really nice. It's an adventure one, so it's actually waterproof.
What's it? I'm just gonna look up.
Just look up AU Line backpack.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's waterproof without a cover, which is also one of the things because pretty much every other decent backpack was not waterproof.
Yeah.
You needed a cover over it. What else? It's not a huge pack. It's 23 liters, I think. But
Yeah.
plenty of room to fit all my stuff in it. And I also worked out, so it has a top compartment for your transmitter.
Yeah.
I've worked out that I can actually fit everything in the main middle bit, and I can leave the top for, like, if I'm hiking, I can put food in it or something. Or
Right.
whatever. So,
It's got a
Yeah.
laptop sleeve too.
yep, laptop sleeve. It has removable waist strap.
Waist pockets.
Oh, on the waist strap, yeah.
That's sick. Yeah.
So it looks pretty nice.
It looks chunky.
It is. I've also all of those backpacks are.
Yeah.
I've realized. But yes, it is a bit chunky. Should be nice though.
Yeah, that's
Hopefully.
awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty much just like a big rectangle that
Yeah.
sits on your back.
Currently 0 in stock.
Who's that with? Phaser?
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't have any.
Did you have to buy it directly from them?
Yeah, it was actually cheaper though.
Oh,
So
fair enough.
I was fine with that.
Yeah. That's sick though. So when's it going to come?
I think the 15th or something.
Oh, that's not bad.
No.
Oh, yeah, it's only 169 from
Yeah.
from Allline. What make Allline backpack unique?
Yeah, it's not an English
Company.
no. But that's okay because I looked at enough reviews to be like, no, this is actually like a decent product.
Yeah, this isn't
It's not
scammy.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
No, it was good.
That's sick.
So I'm looking forward to that.
Hell
And
yeah.
you can strap up to like 4 drones on the outside.
Wow. All right, fair.
Whereas other backpacks can't. Or like the way that they've placed their straps on it are just weird. Yeah, there was 3 that I was looking at. There's the Torval one, which is sort of like the main go-to drone backpack. That's $500, I think, or $400.
Wow.
Yeah, a lot for a backpack.
Yeah, I mean, who'd spend that much on a backpack?
Yeah, I reckon. But yeah, what was the thing I didn't like about that? I don't remember. There's just little things that are a bit like, yeah, you know, I could do without that, or that wouldn't be great. The other one is the low pro backpacks, I think they're called.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. With the I know exactly which one you're talking about.
Yeah. So you can put a drone on the inside of the backpack, which I thought was awesome. But then it didn't have enough. It didn't have heaps of like internal space, I thought, and a lot of people were like frustrated with, where different things go, and it's like you have to like close it back up and then flip the pack to get to this. And
Right.
I'm just like, eh.
Is that the one with all the like strapping on the outside?
Maybe. I don't know.
That one's really popular. Anyway.
Yes,
Sorry.
it is a very popular pack. But yeah, and like, you have the where on the inside where you can put your drone, you have your transmitter under it or whatever. And a lot of people were like, yeah, I always just throw junk on that thing. And then I go to get my transmitter out and it's like, I just spill everything everywhere every time. So I didn't want to do that. But with this pack, yeah, it's all accessible from when you lay it down. Yeah, everything just opens up. And there's 4 straps on the front rather than the tall backpacks only have 2. And the bottom strap is like too low so that your drone kind of hangs off the bottom. Yeah.
But you've only got one drone, so.
But I'm going to get another one.
When?
Pretty soon. I now need to dive into like how to build one.
Yeah.
Kind of cheaply. But I really want, a 5-inch drone, which is actually going to be a lot bigger than the one I have. But it should be fun.
5-inch props.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one I have is only 3.5 inch, I think.
Right.
Yeah.
A little bit exciting.
Very exciting.
That'll be cool. I'm keen.
Yeah. So, but there are build kits you can buy, which I don't know if I'll do that. But yeah, it's a whole thing. Because there's so many different parts. And then it's honestly putting it all into the frame as well. It's pretty it's really up to the builder how they want to lay it out.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't know.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll see. Hopefully in the somewhat near future, I'll have a new drone. Yes. I've also noticed that I think it'll be a lot easier to get smoother shots on a bigger drone. Particularly with the style of stuff I'm trying to do with the one I have. Like the really long, fast moving ones. It's not really built for that. So that's why I get all the wobblies and
Right, that makes sense.
When I try to do like a little dive or whatever, and then it tries to catch itself and it's like
Yeah.
So we'll see.
I'm really keen for you to make another one. Like actually.
Yeah, I'm keen.
I am more than happy with my
your
Air
drone?
2S. Yeah.
Yes.
I think I'm happy with it stabilizing itself and doing its own thing. Yeah.
Although when I flew it not long ago for that reel, that was probably the strangest experience I've had with a drone.
How so?
Just going back to a DJI to do a drone that hovers.
Oh yeah.
It was so weird.
Because you're so used to having to maintain it.
I'm so used to having to grip it like this and going up and always like micro movements to make it do what I want it to do.
Yeah, I kind of feel like an ape when I fly the DJI drones because I can just kind of like.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't have to be precise at all.
No.
You can kind of just go and it'll just do it.
Yeah, and I don't know if you saw, but even when I like grabbed the remote off you, I went to do this, and I was like, "Nah, that feels weird." Yeah, it was very strange.
It's a great drone though. I'm very happy.
It is.
I'm going away. By the time this episode's out, I'll have already come back. But I'm going away this weekend to the Sunshine Coast, so I'm keen to fly it over open water again because the last drone that I did that with was the Mavic Mini.
Yes. Is it going to be the same area?
No. Slightly further north. But I'll be really keen to see how it holds up in comparison. I'm sure it'll be way better. But I'm very excited. I already got a couple ideas for photos I want to take. So very keen.
Yeah.
And that the little day pack, everyday bag is going to get a workout, I think. Because I'm using the main bag as my just my carry for the weekend.
Yeah.
So all my clothes are going to be in there for the weekend. So
Yeah.
it'll be interesting to see how that goes. But it's a good little test, I guess. Very keen. But it should be cool. I'm super excited.
Yes.
Very, very, very excited.
Yeah. No, it'd be good.
You had something else, didn't you?
Oh, with my drone. Yeah, I hadn't. So the last time I went to fly it, I charged up the goggles and I.
That's it. Yeah.
So I charged up the goggles and I went to go fly the drone or walk down to the park or whatever. And I had everything like set up, I had my transmitter on, the thing was there, all good. Just go turn my goggles on. I was like, sweet, it's all working. Put them on and then it just goes black. And I was like, what? And I was very confused because I thought it had died all of a sudden. And so I kept trying it a few times. And I got really, really frustrated. I was like, I didn't test this at home. I've walked all the way down here. I've set everything up and So thankfully I ended up Googling like, these goggles turn off after 10 seconds. And it was actually a very common problem with when you put an SD card into the goggles.
Right.
Which is really strange, but it's like you have to format it properly on the computer first.
Right.
So yes, that was very weird, but I just took the SD card out because I had the one in there from this, from the Rodecaster. And yeah, and it worked. I waited like a minute with them on. I was like, it's going to go black because I didn't want it to go black mid-flight.
While you're flying, yeah.
But yeah, that was very strange.
Huh. So you have to make sure that it's formatted correctly.
Yeah. There is a way to do it. I didn't watch the whole video, but like someone explained how to do it.
On the computer?
Yeah.
Right. You can't do it in the goggles.
No.
I mean, that's fair, I guess.
Mm.
Makes sense.
You don't have enough time to do it in the goggles.
Yeah.
You only have 10 seconds. But yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. So you figured it out. I'm glad.
Yes. So, and then I got to fly it and I flew it through the smallest gap I've ever done yet.
Yeah, that was on your story, wasn't it? Through
big.
the...
Yeah. I did it through... Actually, I don't know if I did... So I went through like the side of the bleachers.
Yeah.
Which is like a door size probably. And then I don't think I showed this bit, but I came back around and went between the top chair and the roof, which is probably about this big.
Yeah, you did.
Oh,
that was on the story, yeah.
Yeah, that was scary.
But you did it.
I did it.
Quite comfortably too. You didn't
Yeah.
readjust or anything. So
No, the one going through the doors, like the door sizes, that was harder because it was longer.
right.
Yeah, I nearly hit myself in the head on the other side. But yes,
Nice.
that was good.
Oh, sick. So you're getting better. You feel like you're improving.
I feel a lot more comfortable, and I want to try and do some like lower stuff around trees and things like that.
Yeah.
Rather than all this fast stuff, because I know now that drone's not really built for it.
Yeah. You got to do low and slow
Yeah,
kind of thing. Cool.
should be fun.
That's exciting. We're about halfway through the episode now.
We are just about.
So hello.
Mhm.
Oh, my keys. Thank you.
Thank you, Key Fairy.
What was I saying?
Halfway through the episode.
Halfway through the episode. We're halfway through the episode now. Obviously, we missed an episode last week. So, I've also immediately forgotten what.
64, 65.
Yeah. Yeah. 64. So, that was episode 64. This is episode 65. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Froe Show. My name is Frank Got Vaccinated, and I'm joined, as always, my beautiful co-host, Joe Ryan.
Hello, Froe.
Hello, Joe. How you going?
I'm good.
You got anything for this week?
Not really. It's been a pretty boring week.
Oh, okay, fair enough. I had COVID, technically.
Yeah, true. You did for a little while there.
Just for a touch. Just for a touch. No, I do have something that I actually really want to talk about.
Yes.
I'm just going to let that play. Bo Burnham's new special came out the other day. How far... How far did you get? Let's
Sadly,
start
only like 20 minutes. Why? Does it get really good after that? Does it mean you can't talk about it?
I hate you.
Does it mean you can't talk about
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, it actually does.
That's really sad.
What was the last thing that you watched?
Oh, I don't remember. He was singing.
Did you get up to the sock?
No.
Okay, no, then I properly can't talk about it.
Oh, I'm sad.
It's fine. Yeah, no, because there's like...
Is it like an ongoing thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's like it's like a distinct point at which the thing changes. and like I can't really.
Oh, no.
Anyway,
Now I'm
it's fine. Go watch it.
Well, you can watch it again before next week and be like,
I will.
super fresh.
I'm gonna rewatch it anyway.
Yeah.
I
might be able to watch it tonight, actually.
It's the best thing he's ever made.
Yeah?
Easily, hands down. It is his masterpiece.
Wow.
Yeah, it was that good.
Damn.
So yeah, go watch it. Burnhams Inside. It's on Netflix. It's the best hour and a half you'll spend. Turn all the lights off, chuck it on some good speakers, and just kind of just go along for the ride.
Yeah.
Because it makes you feel a lot of things, but just go watch it. It's very good.
It almost feels like one of the things that I have to like pause it and take a minute
Oh yeah.
during.
No, I think it works better if you
Plow through.
just let it keep playing.
Right.
Because I feel like it's very intentional the way that he's done it.
Okay.
And so if you pause it and like stop that momentum,
Yeah.
you kind of lose something.
Is it just as funny as his last
No.
stuff? No, I didn't think it would have been.
No, it's not. I wouldn't call it comedy.
Okay.
There's funny moments,
Yeah, I've already noticed that.
but I wouldn't call the show on the whole it's not a comedy special
Okay.
at all. It's like his experience. It kind of like non-chronologically catalogs his experience through quarantine and through lockdown and how that affected his mental health. And he talks a little, like he touches on all these things and all these things he's wanted to talk about for years. And he talks a little bit about like why he quit comedy 5 years ago and that sort of thing. So it's funny. There are moments that I laughed, but for the most part, I was kind of just like in a trance the whole time. Just like there were like things that he was doing in this tiny little studio apartment where I was like, holy fuck, you have the most creative mind ever.
Yeah.
And it was just insane.
Yeah. Right.
Like there is one thing that I can say. There's two things so that won't spoil anything. But in the middle of the show, he like has an intermission, and it just screen fades to black, says intermission, and then it cuts back to the room, and the room's all out of focus, and he walks in from the side, and he starts spraying down, and it's just this glass in front of the lens, and he just sprays it down, wipes it down, squeegees it, and then onto the next song.
Oh.
Like just things like that. Where you're like, dude,
how'd you think of that?
Like, what? One of the other ones is he has these. The show has a very distinct structure. It goes song, and then bit or talking section or just something else. So it's song something, song something, song something.
Yeah.
And each of those somethings are individual in their own right, but they all kind of connect to this overarching story throughout the show. And in one of them, the song is like maybe 20 seconds or 30 seconds.
Right.
And it gets cut off, and then it's Bo reacting to the song as like how like a YouTuber reacts to a YouTube video.
Yeah.
So it's him reacting to the song, and then he reacts to the whole song, and then the screen in the song cuts to how it cut before to Bo. So now the video in the screen is Bo reacting to his song, but now it's Bo reacting to the song. And then he reacts to him reacting to the song until it goes back to the start, and then it's him reacting to the song, and then it's him reacting to the song, and it just keeps going and gets deeper and deeper and deeper, and you're just sitting there like, how did you come up with this? Like, what part of your brain was like that gave you that creative idea? It's insane.
Yeah.
It is absolutely insane. And the lighting that he used, it's a one-man show. He did the whole thing himself. And so there's these moments where I'm like, how are you doing this? Like, what? It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So yes, you have to watch it, and you have to watch it from the start now.
Okay.
You can't start from where you left off.
No.
Got to go from the start to the finish in one sitting.
Okay.
Maybe get some popcorn and a beer or something.
Okay.
That would be my recommendation.
Yeah.
Because
after watching it,
you'll need the beer at the end. Maybe have a spare.
spare one.
Yeah, I finished it, and then I was kind of like, it was like 7:30, so I couldn't go to bed yet. I was kind of like absentmindedly flicking through stuff, trying to find something else to watch, and I was like, I don't actually want to watch anything else after that.
Yeah.
Like I kind of just want to go to bed. You know, like my brain wanted time to process everything that had just happened.
Yeah.
Which was really strange.
Such a strange feeling.
Yeah, because I was like, oh, you know, like I could watch just like an episode of the show that I'm watching. I was like, no, I don't really want to. But I ended up watching. There's this actually. I'm gonna segue into this now. But go watch by Burnhams Inside. It's very good.
Yeah.
But I ended up watching this YouTube show that I've kind of been absent-mindedly keeping an eye on. And it's a show by Watcher, which is a channel on YouTube. But have you ever watched BuzzFeed Unsolved? Yeah, you have? So the two guys that do that, Shane and Ryan, they ended up making their own channel called Watcher. And they now do a couple different shows on there. Stuff that's kind of like similar to what they did on BuzzFeed. But one of the things that they've started doing is they have a show called Puppet History. And it's basically like modern adult horrible histories.
Okay.
Is like how I would describe it.
Yeah.
But basically Shane is a puppet. He plays a puppet called the Professor. And he does this puppet show for guests every week based on a different historical event. And it's like half game show, half historical retelling. And it's just a lot of fun. And so he's like got his puppet and he's like telling the story, and then he'll reenact sections with like little puppets on sticks. And then sometimes it'll go into like a proper animated section where it's like properly well done. And it's really, really well produced. Like clearly there's been money pumped into this.
Yeah.
And it's really good. And it's like each episode is like 30 minutes long. So it's like a proper show.
Yeah.
And it's all really cool. And it's like he's super talented. He's a great puppeteer. And a great voice actor and a great singer. And he like puts in these little songs every now and then.
Oh wow.
It's really cute.
Yeah.
I really like it. So I've kind of just been gently playing that in the background.
What's it called again?
Puppet History.
Puppet
Just
History.
if you look up Watcher on YouTube, just subscribe to them. Because they have a bunch of stuff. Yeah. And it's all like adult themed. So, you know, the puppet swears and stuff. So
Yeah.
it's not for kids, which is good. Yeah, that's the one. The Beast of Gévaudan is the one that I watched. If you go up a little bit, Beast of Gévaudan is the one that I watched after the Bo Burnham special.
Right.
But yeah, that was a fun one. It was basically like, this beast was killing all of these teen shepherds, in this little town in France called Gévaudan, and it just ended up being a wolf.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, so not particularly exciting.
No.
But yeah, fun little show.
Yeah.
Big like.
I like it. I'll have to check that out.
Yeah. I don't have anything else, I don't think, to talk about really, unfortunately.
No.
I'm a bit dry. I haven't done a lot in the past week because I've kind of just been recovering and working. Actually, I do have something. I got sort of a sponsorship, sort of kind of.
Oh yeah.
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 I'm not going to talk about them by name here yet because it hasn't arrived. But basically, I got asked by a clothing company that makes climbing clothes that I was really interested in. Basically, okay, what happened was I went onto their Instagram. I commented on one of their posts, saying like, "Hey, when I get paid, I'm really keen to get one." Blah blah blah, whatever. And they sent me a message on Instagram, and they were like, "Hey, we really like your photos. If we sent you a shirt, do you want to just take some pictures in it?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "Sure, I guess."
Yeah.
So I'm currently waiting for that shirt to arrive, and then I can take some pickies in it.
Yeah.
Maybe and a cheeky video. And then
Like a reel or something.
and I get a free shirt,
Nice.
which is sick.
Yeah.
So very keen for that. But it was very interesting how that happened because I just kind of commented on their post on a whim. It was just like, keen to buy one, boys. Looking forward to it.
And then it was.
And
actually,
then
do you want one for free?
yeah, actually, do you want one?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
There you go.
So, yeah,
Very cool.
very cool.
That's just testament to being active and commenting on people's posts.
Yes,
rather
I
than
have not been active recently. Actually, I've
either.
like I said, been recovering. Been dying a little bit. I barely touched Instagram in the past week.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
So I'll get back on it.
Yeah. Now
This-
you got 1K followers.
Yeah. I'll get back on it this weekend.
Yes.
Because then I'll
You
have
should be posting.
a bunch of photos to post. But I just needed this week to not want to die.
Yes.
Which is I think very fair.
No, that is fair.
Yeah. Do you have anything else?
I feel like I did, but I don't remember.
Surely.
Not really.
Okay. I actually don't have anything else, so we might just have to call it.
Yeah, I have felt like a bit of a nerd this week.
Bit of a
I've
nerd.
been watching so many drone videos.
Oh, true.
Yeah, on like building them and just watching people do freestyle. Have you seen Mr. Steel?
No.
I'm sure you have. Surely he's the guy who he owns a I think Ethic. I don't know what it is, but I'm pretty sure he owns one of those brands, or he made it, sort of thing. One of the big freestyle FPV brands.
Right.
Anyway, he does lots of all of his commercial stuff are generally like around cars and things like that, drifting and all that sort of stuff. But after this ad,
Why do you have ads for dolls?
do you not just get random ads?
No.
Oh.
Mine are all targeted.
Mine aren't.
It's alright. We know you've been looking at Barbie Joe. It's
Yeah,
fine.
thank you. Ethics, yeah. I'm pretty sure he does ethics, or owns it or whatever. But he's just crazy.
Oh yeah, no, I have seen this guy.
Yeah.
I've definitely sent you some of his videos before.
Yeah, I'm sure.
think.
But he's insane.
Yeah, that's
So
mental.
I'm watching a lot of his stuff.
Yeah, fair.
And a lot of Joshua Bardwell, who is such a nerd. Holy moly. But yeah, he does lots of like review videos and like how-to videos, and most of them like inside at his desk, and he's talking a lot about different stuff. It's great, but
Sounds like you're a massive FPV nerd now.
yeah, I'm getting there. So once I can build one and explain how I built it, I will be a nerd.
I think you already have passed that threshold.
No.
Actually. Yeah, no, I think you're there.
No.
I think that's it.
No.
I think you've passed it.
No.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, let's call it.
agreed. You ready to go back to bed now?
Yeah, kind of. Sorry for not having any energy.
Yeah.
Actually, genuinely, this hit me a lot more than I thought it was going to.
The vaccine?
No, like filming an episode. Like,
Yeah, it takes it out of you.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like I was like, I woke up today and I was like, I feel pretty good today, and we've done 40 minutes and I'm wrecked.
Yeah.
It's just you're so switched on the whole, like, little moment of honesty. You're so switched on for the whole show,
Yeah.
and like trying to think of stuff and go,
Yeah.
and it's just very tiring.
It is.
And I'm emotionally a little bit drained. Plus, we have shit to do,
We do.
unfortunately.
Yes, we do.
Anyway,
Sadly.
thank you so much for listening to or watching this arguably, well, objectively short episode. It's 2 episodes as well, so it's extra short. One of them was 11 minutes long. Yeah, thank you for listening to or watching this episode of The Froe Show. We really appreciate you checking it out, and we apologize for not having an episode last week. That's on me. We will see you next week when we have a lot more to say, I assume.
Yes.
Where can they find us on social media?
They can find us on Instagram at Froe Media and Twitter at The Froe Media.
Sick. We will see you next week. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.